Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. My name's Brian, your host and commentator. The next quest on our list is Dean's. But before we do that, I need to drink some water. And what I also want to do is modify my hollow rifle because I purchased the components from the vending machine off camera. And then I forgot to sell this because I had to go back and get it afterwards. But we'll sell that at a shop here very soon. Anyways, what up, Dean?
Was that him floating above the fountain, the boss man? The one who put these bow ties on our necks? Sure does like to make a presentation. We should keep it down or else the ghost people are going to swarm the gates. Vera hologram or no.
Know anything about this gala event we're supposed to trigger? The Vera hologram, you know the holographic woman? Let's actually ask about this instead, because we can ask about these later.
Yeah, don't you? Or guess Vera Keys got lost along with the rest of the hollow archives when the bomb hit, huh? Ghost in name and image.
Yeah, I've never heard of that bitch.
Still a looker, though. Got to hand it to Sinclair. Sure can pick him. Well, or get picked. Whichever.
Can you tell me about her?
Vera was a big star back before the bomb. Not the best actress, but, well, she had other talents. Nice voice, nice legs.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, Sinclair, he built this place. She caught his eye. Once he was hooked, that was it. Had to have her. So made the introductions, and guess what? He builds this place for her like some kind of Cleopatra obsession. Wasn't always a death trap.
It's like the, was it the Hagia Sophia where, I can't remember who it was. Was it like Justinian built a building? Some dude built a building for some fine-ass bitch way back in the day. Can't remember. I think it's the Hagia Sophia, but anyways. Introductions. You knew her before. So you met her before she met Sinclair.
Of course.
Both lead to the same thing.
Some kind of surprise to you that
Dumb.
I knew people once? Used to have my name in lights, all right? Knew a dozen Veras, or whatever her name was. Vera Keys. Figured I could pay Sinclair back. Introduce the two. Guy was a slouch in the dame department. Had to pick up the slack somehow.
Dean Domino, the guy that everybody knows. Know anything about this gala event we're supposed to trigger?
Supposed to be the grand opening of the e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n. Lots of lights, music, the works. And he's going to use the gala event to open the casino? But that's interesting.
Why? It sure is interesting. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Essay?
Yeah. Maybe the drain in power. That'll cause the security systems to shut down enough to let us in. But getting back out? No, the place will close up tighter than an opening at the Fronds. Or Danny Parker's sphincter when he has to tip a doorman.
The gala event's tied into the casino's generators. How is the gala tied to the casino? That makes no sense. Why would security shut down for the gala? These all, once again, just lead to the same thing. Here, we'll do it this way.
Look, so not everything about the villa was the pinnacle of bright ideas. In order to pull off the gala, old Sinclair had to get creative. The e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n announcement, for example. Not just for the casino, not at all. The gala's tied to the casino, draws on its power. Might cause it to reset itself, open the doors for a bit like it was supposed to.
What do you mean about... Excuse me. What do you mean about the e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n broadcast essay?
Well, Vera's beautiful voice doesn't run on casino power exactly. Her broadcast is tied into the emergency broadcast signal for the e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n. You know, in case of attack. Well, guess what? The night of the gala event, the emergency signal went out all right.
Oh.
But because the broadcast had been hooked up to the gala event, instead of an emergency signal, you get Vera's voice on the radio. Great, huh?
Yeah. So it's not an invitation. It's a call for help. The bombs fell and the emergency signal went out. She's been broadcasting this whole time?
Yeah. The Sierra Madre's last song. One only a few people are ever going to hear. A little sad, but what can you do?
According to the marker, you're slated for a spot in Puesta del Sol.
No. Looks like a rooftop in Puesta del Sol. In better days, nice view. Now, it's the last place anyone wants to stand when this event goes off. That place during spring, summer, and fall, a little bit in winter, is a prime resort spot for ghost people. Not the best of neighborhoods. If we're going there, I'm not going alone. And if you have any bright ideas about telling me to stroll over there, or leave me there, no thanks.
Any idea why he wants you there?
Partner, I'm not sure this guy's operating with a full deck. My bet? Process of elimination, lowest common denominator. He figures the strong man's needed somewhere, even if it sounds like the strong man's two minds about it. Plus, I'm guessing wherever old doggy boy's needed doesn't need smarts. I hope not. Or we're royally jonesed.
Royally Jones. What about Christine and the woman, the auto See, they just say the same thing.
Christine, that her name? Nice name. I mean, you can't see it on posters, but never mind. I don't know. She might need to hold some place where speaking isn't important. Like stage tech? Lighting? Got me. And me? I've had prime billing in Europe, New York, and this gig doesn't feel like that. Don't get me wrong, I can hold an audience, conduct a score from the rooftops, but I'm guessing I'm the odd man out in this whole heist.
All right, so I'm not going to say I'm not following you, because remember, we want to stay on his good side. I think we should travel together. Strike up the band. See how we get his unclean living perk, you know, helping us against the toxic cloud. I'm going to go ahead and take his tuxedo now at this point. He will get clothes once we finish this quest. It spawns him with clothes if he took his outfit, but I'm going to need that for a speech check against him later. That's going to be 80. It's going to be an 80 speech check, so that along with some
Those
mentats.
Sinclair's little gifts lasted longer than he did.
But it'll give me enough. It'll give me the 8 points I need. I'm at 73 right now.
Let's head through the hole in the wall there. If we go backstage, we avoid the locals.
So this door is locked from the other side, so we need to pull some Resident Evil shit and go around to the other side. Let's go ahead and enter the service route here. Remember this place. There is here, let's see, some locked box here. Bobby pin. I don't even need all these bobby pins. I'll just sell them. Here's the door that leads to the gate that was locked. Remember, we picked this lock here, so it leads to this area. You can grab some things. We'll grab that construction hat worth 50. We'll be able to sell those for a little bit of caps, a few caps, but yeah, that just leads to that area. There's a terminal here that has both the demolition charge and the weapon repair kit schematics on it for the vending machines. We already have the weapon repair kit, so it won't give you that if you access it, but it will give you the demolition charge. So watch. Special orders. Those vending machines are something else. We got codes in today, so we don't even need the demolition charges or even more tool orders. You use these things at the vending machines, it unlocks construction equipment, even demolition charges and repair kits. Boom. See, we got the no added vending machine code demolition charge. We're also going to... excuse me. This is dead money suit for Dean. We're also going to get a demolition charge schematic just by exploring. I'll show you where that's at. Here in the Puesta del Sol South. You know what, Dean?
Let's steal.
Put some clothes on you right now. This is what he gets a dead money jumpsuit is what it spawns him with. If you take his tuxedo, but that only happens, you know, once you complete this quest here. All right. Now, you know what? I need to repair my bear. Or wait, here, I should go to this and do it this way. Yeah. All right, there's a guy right around the corner here.
Of course. It was getting too quiet.
And those guys, it's one of the bomb throwers, so had to take care of his ass. He'll toss a bomb at you. He's sneaky hiding there in the cafe. Now, we'll explore that cafe in a little bit. Where is Dean? Is he already in here? You crazy motherfucker. He is. Oh, he already took one out. Oh, we got another bomb thrower. That guy got me in the head. He clocked me in the head with his gas bomb. That's crazy. Alright. Ooh, get rocked. Alright. So we got this foggy area down here. You probably saw it from the other side as well over here. Let me fix my head. Let me fix my head real quick. You know what? I should probably... I did not mean to use that Rad-X, but that's okay. So you can loop around over here to this end. There's more fog cloud, but we can pretty much completely avoid that. There's also this door up here. That's going to be the final way we head out, and then there's a cafe, but we'll get to that all that later. Right now, we want to clear out the main area. This hallway loops around back there, but we'll do that in a bit. Not worrying about all of that right now. Just going to explore things. Let's turn on our light here. Going to get the buff out vending machine code here. No Dean stashes in this area either. There's none in the Puesta del Sol at all. Basically, they're in Salida del Sol, so... But there is one heart stash in this area that we'll grab. Pretty easy to find. Quick and easy. Nothing along here, right? And these shelves, yeah, none. There's this vending machine here if you need to access it for goodies.
Do not. Of course.
Alright, and then we're gonna...
It was getting too quiet.
It was getting too quiet. This fool. And there should be one over here. Yeah, there's one over here in the smoke.
Nice finish.
Good job, Dean. You the man. I think that's all the ghost people, actually. Woo! Little floppy dead bodies. So the game crashed when I opened this door, so I got back to this point. I wasn't going to like restart the recording or episode or anything. We're going to bang a left as soon as we come back in here. Because I didn't want to talk to Dean again and go through all that dialogue. So you might see a slightly different number for ammunition and stuff like that. That's hopefully just explaining the weird jump cut. Just keep moving on upstairs. None to really grab in this, you know, area, these corridors. Just a bunch of random shit if you want to check out nightstands and stuff. Things to grab that's not too important.
You're at the gold scaler area. Now make him stay.
So, this is where I'm supposed to put on the show. Played better venues, let me tell you. What's that there? Wiring? Looks like it's tied to the sound system in the villa. Except for that snipped section there. So, what? I stand here, hold the two ends in my hands and tap them together like cymbals?
I guess so. That's the plan. Are you going to be able to do it safely? If reconnecting the speakers is part of the gala event, yes. And then if you say I could just jab both wires into you, close a circuit that way. But remember, we're staying on his good side.
Well, safely?
Julio's playing it
Around
nice.
here, that word doesn't come cheap. Look, I strike up the speaker system. There's going to be ghosts all over this place. Any change in the sounds around here, the ghost people are not big on talking. They are big on listening, hunting, killing. More vicious than music critics, trust me.
Was that right? So we're going to go ahead and assist him instead of trying to, you know, threaten him, like saying we could throw him off the roof to keep him here. If you offer to clear them all out, this still will not work. But let's go for it.
No, you want to know why? Because there's more beneath the streets, in the buildings, and no, everywhere else. They hear anything out of the ordinary, especially music screaming through the speakers when I close the connection, they'll be here fast.
So with a science of 60, you can say the via has holograms everywhere. If I switch on some to cover the area, or you can get the exact same thing by saying, let me hunt around. Maybe there's something I can do to protect the area, but we want that XP, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet XP.
If the hologram system still worked, that'd do the trick. Okay, all right. You call up some of those old world stiffs. That'd be an audience I wouldn't mind having below.
Okay, let me see if I can reactivate the holograms. Saying this will get him to stay as well, but
If I remember correctly, there should be 2 holograms you can switch on in the area. Just don't remember how. Do that, and I'll consider waiting on the rooftop. Maybe.
oh, don't worry, Dean. You leave this up to Julio Gonzalez. All right, let's grab another vending machine code here for the automatic rifle. So that's nice. Internal upgrades if you've been using that. Got ourselves a pool table right there, a PT pool table. Here's the first hologram security station. Very easy, just right down the stairs. See, this place isn't bad once you, it's just not bad once you figure it out. Once you map out and memorize how the whole area works. There's the hologram down there that we just turned on. We'll go ahead and cross this. Head on in here. Is this the... yeah, this is the one. Okay, so we got 2 playing cards. These are not part of the dead man's hand, obviously. I know I keep saying that. And I'm going to keep on saying it. Got some scotch down there. Let's see. Some steady in the vent. Steady in the vent. Got ourselves a carton of cigs. Reading glasses. Alright. That's it for everything up here pretty much. Well, actually, no, it's not true. Because we got this dough right here. Door to the ruin stow. Dough to the ruin stow. Grab all this stuff. Grab that chip there. Snag these 2 chips. Head on into this bedroom here. Got ourselves a journal. It's going to be the only note we find in the area. Let's go ahead and check that out. Oh, wrong. There we go. One thing about the liquor they're shipping in, it's making somebody talk. The big man came down today and told us that we have a sweet deal set up, and one slipped word in front of security can bring this all crashing down, for real. So we got this. We got one more vending machine code that we're going to snag this episode, getting quite a few of them, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, we've got this door. I don't think we want to head out of there yet. Whoops. Oopsie poopsie. There we go. Go on down here. Got a lot of things to unlock in this area. All that juicy XP. Another vending machine code for return outfit. Those are everywhere. About to level up too, getting real close to that. So that'll be nice. Put a few more. Ooh, we got ourselves a hard lock. That's one hard lock, man. Where's that? There it is. Where it's at. I got 2 turntables and a microphone. Yeah, there's like nothing in here. We do have this first aid box, I guess, with a bunch of shit in it. But that's it. A hard lock for a first aid box. I'll be taking them stim packs, though. I could use those. Okay, so we came in through that door, so we got to go through the other door, which is this way. Hopefully this game does not crash again when I exit. But yeah, this leads you right back to the entrance right there. Just wanted to show that off. That's it. Alright. We're going to go back out. That was a fun little door to explore. Go back this way. And then coming over here. Boom. Nothing. Well, we can get to those cells, but we got to go through that door over there. So why don't we go ahead and do that? So that's the exit, the first way to get out of here, right? Let's go ahead and head on back. Let's head on back to where this all began. Remember we explored that corridor earlier? That's the one with the vending machine. Now we're going to check out that little clouded area there. Get popped, roach. I'd be popping roaches, bro. I think I'm going to thump roaches instead. That's right. Let's make this a little bit easier on ourselves. I forgot all about doing this. Ooh. Should have done this earlier when we were over here. But you can see, all I did was point out this area. That's going to be our final exit, is through that door up top. Yeah, there we go. We want to take care of this speaker there. Going to make things a bit easier for us. Quite a bit easier, actually. It's the only speaker in this area, so... See, no more beeping. Look at that. Ain't that nice? I'll just grab all that shit. All of that shit, man.
Going to need a hand here, partner.
You didn't need a hand. I took care of that. Alright, this is our... Well, this is a vending machine code. I said we only had one more, but this is not it. This is the demolition charge one that I mentioned. But we already got that. Because we read that terminal. Come on. I'm like having a really hard time getting that single chip. Bunch of drained microfusion cells in here, so that's kind of nice. Go and grab all those. Get all these ones in the corner over here. Alright. There's bobby pins, I think. Yeah, right there. Not super worth it. Oh, trying to get out of there. Alright. Can run on down here. Boom. Casual wear. That ain't casual wear, that's pre-casual wear. Oh yeah, there's this trap here that doesn't do anything, I guess. I forgot about that. Yeah, tripwire, I don't know, doesn't do anything. Maybe that's why I forgot about it. I don't need that laser pistol. Shit's just gonna be weighing me down. It's all kinds of shit always just weighing me down. Wonder glue for them repair kits. Here we go. Easy metal box. Oh, let's say I had it. Are we there yet? No, we're getting there. 300 more XP and we'll be there. We will be there.
Don't dive in for too long. Only so much I can.
I thought this was where the other thing was, but...
Might have some wishes, chips we can see.
Alright, well, you can just run through the fog and get out of it real quick. There's that area. Yeah, you see the speaker here, but it's not active. There's a couple other ones around that are not active, I guess, for some reason. I don't know. I do not get it. But yeah, so we loop back around here. That's the tunnel that we explored and went up there to the smoky gas area. Let's head into the ruined cafe. This is the second interior area. It's like the ruined cafe, the ruined store, and the ruined building. I think they're all called, even though they're all ruined buildings technically. Make some of that ghost site. Oh yeah. Alright, I don't think there's anything back here in the kitchen that we particularly want. Guess that rat away, that's cool. I'll take that. Some junk food. There's a lot of tin cans in here to make them martinis, but they don't heal you. They just increase your health and your endurance and strength. So, and they're technically alcohol, you know, because it's martini. Just want to get rid of these because they're weighing me down a little bit. I think that's it. Is that all that's really weighing me down? I don't... Guess it's not even that bad. Alright, I won't spend my time dealing with that shit. You got nothing on the tables. Duct tape. Nothing here in the stall. Nothing special. Got the Abraxo cleaner for... Is that for making special ghost sight? No, it's for making the, like, poisons. Alright, so we got these two doors, right? We're gonna do this one first. Damn it. That's alright. I'll just drop that book later or sell it or some shit. Boom. I need that scrap metal.
The cafe survived? How about that? Had great coffee. And one of the waitresses, Rhonda,
piece of work, he says. Okay, so let's head on over here. This is going to be our second hologram that we're going to spawn. Oh, alright, well here, let's activate the hologram. And now we'll be able to tell Dean, but we'll wait to do that. Not going to do that quite yet. I'll wait till we're done sort of exploring this place fully. Dirty water. Alright. Just going through, grabbing things. Most of it's junk. You don't really need it, so. That's why I'm kind of just breezing through all this. Dead Money DLC. There's that hologram. We just activated the second one. This whole place is filled with junk. But we'll go around here. Just go all the way around. And you can see there's the microfusion cells, the empty ones that we found from the... Remember, we were standing literally right here on this roof, and I was like, we'll get those. So, I can just head right on back over here. Back in here, we'll take that other door. Let's see what's going on with this other door. Where does this shit lead? Reading glasses. I have so much money when we leave this DLC. It's gonna be nice. Snag a couple more of them implants. Not breast implants, but you know what I mean. Julio don't need them titty implants. He's Julio Gonzalez. Alright.
e.m.o.b.r.i.a is not getting any younger.
So there's the... So we'll go to that later. Have that exit later. Want to go up here for the... Boom, there we go. The final vending machine code. Another hologram upgrade. Advanced calibration. So it's going to reduce our weapon spread, which I sure as hell need. As you guys saw. But yeah, so that's where we explored the gas area, smoky area there. That'll be our exit. Take the long way across the rooftops there. Checked out, that's how we went through the smoky area there. We got the hologram set up. And I think we can pretty much tell Dean at this point that he can get into place. So... yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to have to pop the mentats real quick and put on his tuxedo so I have enough speech to pass that check. But you don't need the check, obviously, in order to do it. I'm just doing it so I can get a bunch of XP. Oh, no, I become addicted to mentats. No! No! I don't even know if it's worth it. Oh, God. All right. Well, that's going to suck. Well, hey, Dean, let's talk.
Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking I was wrong. What's the next step?
Both holograms are on now. It's safe for you to get to your position.
You
S.A.
powered the holograms up?
I did.
Yeah, that's pretty good protection. Sure worked at the fountain. Vera kept the ghost people away. But, how do I know the power won't suddenly go out? And, I don't know, this still sounds risky to me. For me.
So here, all three of these will lead to the same thing. Okay, so real quick, during editing, this is post-recording, if you select the bartered option, that will lead him to distrusting you, and he will not help you out later, and you'll have to kill him. So I forgot to mention that during this. Just wanted to point that out. The barter check, do not select it if you want to save Dean later. That's it. And you can, you know, you can use one of these. This one will make him not like you. This one is like the passive one. Don't trust me, then trust our collars. I die, you die. Got it?
Well, yeah. You got a point. But listen, when this thing goes off, try and get into the Sierra Madre without me. You'll wish you hadn't.
You have lost Dean's unclean living perk. Strike up the band. Alrighty. Oh, shit. Fell. Alright, well here, let's go ahead and get the unarmed up. Yeah, we'll just do it. Alright, so we gotta, damn it, we gotta get back up there. That's so annoying. That's alright though, we can get back up there real quick. You fall, you just go up these stairs, ignore that left door, and boom. Look at that, we're right back up here. Nice and easy. Okay, so this is where I fell off at, right? There's the exit back out of here. Let's go ahead and try and jump here. So since you're at an angle, don't move and jump. Instead, jump and then like press forward. That'll like kind of fling you over there nice and easy. Oh, yeah, we got this terminal here. I thought we only had the one, but we have two. This place is a safety inspector's wet dream or nightmare. Foreman ended up taking a fall in the switching station last night. Broke one of his legs and his neck, but didn't die from it. He bled out before anyone found him. Bad luck wasn't his shift. No idea what he was doing down there, but I'm surprised he fell and didn't have one of the platforms just collapse on him. Probably because everyone's getting all fucked up. Smuggling all these drugs and shit in here. Fixing things. I'll take that. Why not? Why not? Ooh, a locked wardrobe. Don't tease me with a good time. Bobby pins. e.m.o.b.r.i.a.n. Just nothing cool in there. This is the third way to get back. So now you'll see we're in Puesta del Sol North. And no longer in the south area. We are now in the area where we were running around with Christine looking for trouble. See, but we're up top here. This is that long corridor, and there's that service route door. And then, switching stations like over that way. Let's go ahead and check out this room. This is the only thing that's up here that has anything particularly special up here. Grab that. Got the weapon repair kit. Nice. Boom. Yeah, see? So, I guess we're heading down now. Service route. So we're back into the service route. Remember this place? Yeah. Nice little shortcut area. And then I did forget to grab this while we were here. It's just a small... I just want to show you where the heart stash is. It's immediately off to the right, see? Right there. Just purified water and some Dandy Boy apples. And I think Julio is getting a little hungry. Turning into a hungry mungry, so... maybe I should have him eat those. These dead bodies break dance. He sits there eating Dandy Boy apples, watching dead bodies break dance. That sounds like a good time. Sounds like he's on some crazy shit too. I'd have some of whatever he's having if that was the case. Back to the fountain. There's dog, or the god rather, I guess, is here. That's gonna be our final one. So yeah, let me go ahead and throw on my armor that I had. Where is it? Armor. There we go. And we will end this episode here. So I'm going to thank you all for watching. My name's Brian, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.